Okay, so I took my M-40A3 out today. It's the ASG 6mm airsoft Macmillan M-40A3 sniper rifle. I'll point out some things to you on the target, though. I mean, I'm all over the target, but I was doing different weights of BBs. I was over 130 feet away, and no wind. It's actually about 80 degrees today. We're having a false fall coming up here in a couple days. It'll be chilly for a couple days, and then it's going to go right back up into the 80s. So I want to point out some things. Some of these BBs did not go through. You got one here, here, here. It's right inside that. It might have been an existing hole. There may be another BB behind it, but I'm going to cut it apart here in a little bit. There's just blankets in there, old blankets that I don't use. And so, but all in all, I really started grouping in the middle there towards the end. And I mean, for the distance that it was away, the fact that it's really still not sighted in, because I did use to hop up a little bit, because I went from 20 to 40 gram, or 0.2 to 0.4 gram BBs. And I also have the aluminum ones in there. And they're the ones that pretty much penetrated all the way through, but these are probably 20s. And I'll weigh them out here in a few and check it out and make doubly sure that's what it is. Okay, so yeah, that's the target. That's what I was shooting at today. And I will put another one on there just like it, but put it on the other side and do that again here probably next weekend if the weather's good and holds up. Or if not, we'll do it the other weekend. So stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. You'll see this, and we'll record that because I have some new cameras coming in, new camera mounts really for the weapon itself. Okay, so I'm weighing these out that I found at Target. Got all the 40s over there. I think the rest of these are 20s. And I've got the 30s here. And all these are 20s. Or thereabouts. And ran back up there. 20, yeah. So that should be all I need to do. I'm going to put the 40s in one magazine and the aluminum ones, which are 30, in another magazine, and go from there. This is just all kinds of, fun. I was out there with my dad, and he enjoyed shooting them, and he's thinking about getting one himself. So, may have to add that to my store. I do believe it's on my store, this specific airsoft weapon, rifle. So, I'll send him a link to that. That way he can purchase it off that store. See if I can get him a discount, so on and so forth. But I'll double check with him here tomorrow and see if he still wants to get one. These are fun to shoot. They're not expensive, and they're pretty durable. So I don't expect to have any issues mechanically with these right away, and it should last a while. And they're not electric, and they're not CO2, they're not green gas, and they're definitely self-sufficient as far as power goes, because it's piston driven. Once you cock it back, the piston sets to the rear, and when you release it, pushes the air forward and pushes the projectile out. Perfect. That's what you need. So I'm not saying anything bad about AEGs or green gas. I have both, or CO2 for that matter. But if you don't want the extra hassle, then spring piston driven is a much better option. So check the link below, and we'll definitely get you guys some Airsoft Commando gear going on. And we're going to add more to that as we go. It's going to be a pretty good size setup for all the stuff that I purchased and plan on purchasing. and doing review on. So a proper review of the M-40A3 Macmillan from ASG will be done in about 2 weeks. That way I can go through its paces. I'm doing different things with it, seeing what works and what doesn't, and when I get all that compiled, I'll make a nice video for you, and you guys will know what you can and can't do with these things. And it's actually really, really accurate for the what it is. I mean, there's no other way to put it. They put most of the BBs on the target. The only ones that didn't are the ones when I had to adjust for the weight, and it bounced right before the target and then into the obscured landscape behind the target. So I actually had a tree stump right over, right in front of, or part of a tree root, right in front of the target, and I didn't realize that until after. And it hit that, they would hit that and bounce up and not go into the target, mind you, but they would definitely, create a lot of ricochets and go into the wood pile behind it or to the left of it, going into the weeds there. So all kinds of fun. I love this thing. It does great. So these two mags are full. There's the 40 and these are the 30 aluminum. Cannot use the aluminum for airsofting, as you know. 40's most likely not either, but these are sniper grade. Both these are made for target practice or self-defense for the aluminum. And I don't know that I would use these for self-defense, maybe against a woodland creature stinging in the butt that wanted to try to chew my leg off, you know, just that kind of thing. Raccoons, possums, that would be pretty much the limitation of that. So I mean, skunks, you don't want to shoot a skunk. That would ruin anybody's day, especially if they're walking through that area. And for some odd reason, they'll definitely know a skunk sprayed. All right, anyway, measured them all out, weighed them. I mean, so these are all the 20s. These are 30, 40. So we'll get to critiquing the drop once I'm on a 0 for the 20s and make adjustments on 30s and 40s. So we'll do that video in about 2 weeks. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe.